If you want to experience a true lasting change, then it is important to ground your actions into the real work involved with aligning your dreams with your reality. According to the angels, you're about to be guided to manifest your dreams by grounding them into your life practically. Tune in with me and get ready to receive your angels' messages all about this, including an energy update for the new moon cycle spanning from September 2nd through 16th, 2024. On September 2nd, we have a new moon occurring in the sign of purifying and grounding Virgo. This energy is going to be super supportive for getting grounded and productive related to any changes we intend to bring about in our lives. This moon cycle is also going to be an important preparation period for the last eclipse cycle of 2024, beginning with the full moon lunar eclipse that is coming up on September 17th. We're being guided to take real, actionable, grounded steps towards our future vision so that we can experience measurable progress towards a new earth and the timeline of our highest divine good. With that being said, let's dive straight into the angels' top 3 messages for this moon cycle. All 3 of these angel messages will likely apply to your path in some way, but if you want to get a sense of which message will be your leading theme or lesson, then pick a number 1, 2, or 3 right now. Whichever number you're feeling most drawn to will represent your leading angel message. Ready? Let's dive in. The angel's first message for this new moon cycle is all about reviewing the past. Just one day before this new moon, Pluto, the planet of death, transformation, and rebirth, is retrograding back into the sign of Capricorn for the very last time until it shifts into Aquarius for the next 20 years. This final journey of Pluto in Capricorn symbolizes a review of the past, especially reviewing what no longer serves our world in terms of global hierarchies, governments, financial systems, and social structures. Pluto in Capricorn brought themes of death, transformation, and rebirth to all things ruled by Capricorn, including social structures, top-down authorities, and the global economy. This retrograde is about reviewing what no longer serves us from the old way of doing things in these areas of life so that we may evolve in a new direction. Now, Pluto is also known as the Lord of the Underworld and helps us to face all that is buried in shadow or within the deeper layers of the subconscious mind. This means that we may see hidden information coming to the surface on the world stage, and that we'll be guided to face and better understand what no longer serves us as a collective. It is worth noting that this energy shift can reflect a potential pushback from the old world order or the old ways of life, meaning that old top-down authority and power systems may attempt to regain control of the narrative or delay the progress and change. On a more personal level, this might translate to reviewing old parts of your shadow that aren't ready to be released without your consciously addressing and working on them, including unconscious limiting beliefs, or old self-limiting lifestyles and behavior patterns. While it can sometimes be uncomfortable to face what didn't serve us in the past, it is empowering because this is giving us a profound opportunity to consciously release the old and ground our next steps into realistic, actionable progress. Now, also on September 1st, which is again the day before our new moon, Uranus is going retrograde. This energy shift symbolizes that you need to deeply review whatever it is you're being guided to change in your life. If changes seem to be moving more slowly than you'd ideally like, know that this is in truth a blessing in disguise to help you review all the details and make sure that you're taking the most productive, realistic steps you can towards that change. Now, one more important thing to note here is that Jupiter is still squaring off with Saturn until December 24th. This is triggering the great conjunction of the December solstice of 2020 and symbolizes our first tastes of the new era that this great conjunction symbolically brought in. Essentially, this alignment is about the desire to expand and transform, facing off with the need to contract. In this case, that contraction is about addressing the real-world boundaries, action steps, and structures that are needed to support the transformations in our next era. We may see this contrast between expansion and contraction in many areas of life, and though it has the potential to express in the form of conflicts, do not worry. According to the angels, these are necessary steps in doing the inner work and learning necessary to support a consciousness and lifestyle that matches a new earth. The angel's second message for this new moon cycle is all about the practical work you'll be doing to ground your progress towards real life changes. According to the angels, the current energy is going to be ripe and fertile for getting work done, making progress towards your goals, and productivity. This will help you to feel more grounded and in control of your destiny, since you have huge potential to get things done and to better grasp the structure, order, and organization needed to make your dreams come true. As such, this is the perfect time to review your biggest goals and intentions, then make grounded, practical to-do lists that will help you get things done. A particular area of life where there is a ton of potential to make this grounded progress will be your health. According to the angels, health upgrades are underway right now, and one of the main ways in which they are working through our lives is by supplying us with new insight and information about our health and well-being. This can include your physical, mental, and spiritual health, by the way. So pay attention to any repeated signs, synchronicities, or messages that you receive in the world related to balancing and uplifting your wellness. According to the angels, your health and relationship with your body and physical routines is a key step in grounding a new earth and preparing to make your dreams a reality. In order to manifest the new, you'll need the energy, strength, and wellness necessary to ground it. So this is the perfect time to implement new self-care routines that uplift your health and the overall vibrance of your mind and energy levels. All of these grounded steps of progress that you'll be guided to make will help to prepare you for the upcoming eclipse season, by the way. The Pisces lunar eclipse coming up on September 17th is going to bring us a powerful glimpse into what will manifest in 2025, and the steps you're taking now are the seeds you're planting for that new cycle of creation and evolution. Again, be sure to review anything from the past that is surfacing for you to work on or clear, and take grounded action steps into the energies you most value. The angel's third message for this new moon cycle is all about psychic initiation for the new earth. According to the angels, many lightworkers are being guided to awaken their psychic gifts because this is helping us to experience a conscious, clear connection with our divine source. The clearer our connection with the divine source, the stronger our connection and embodiment of the consciousness of love becomes. Love is the most intelligent form of consciousness in the universe. So the more you hold and expand love in all aspects of your being, beginning with self-love, the more you help to spread divine truth into this world. There's a cosmic alignment that is particularly underscoring this time of psychic initiation and spiritual awakening. That alignment consists of Black Moon Lilith and Maki Maki aligning with the South Node in the sign of Libra, which will continue through the remainder of 2024. The South Node symbolizes the deepest layers of the psyche, including your subconscious mind, your past, and the beliefs that make up your conscious roots. Black Moon Lilith, which is a point in the moon's orbit that symbolizes the divine feminine, the shadows of the subconscious mind, and self-empowerment, are here in the South Node, bringing a huge emphasis to the deep psyche. Many of us will be guided to purge old fears or limitations from our shadow during this upcoming eclipse season, and we're essentially being primed for that now by way of opening up our intuitive awareness of the deeper aspects of our psyche. Maki Maki is a dwarf planet named for a fertility god of the Easter Islands and symbolizes creating new worlds, rebirth, and the dawning of new earth. Maki Maki and Black Moon Lilith combined in the South Node symbolizes that a great spiritual rebirth is underway. We're awakening spiritually through increased psychic awareness and increased understanding of the shadow side of our consciousness. This is guiding us to powerfully dissolve and release what isn't in alignment with love's consciousness within us so that we can birth a new earth through love's consciousness. It is highly possible that many of the lessons associated with these shifts will show up in our relationships. So pay close attention to any conflicts, changes, or big realizations that show up through your closest relationships, as relationships are quite often where we do the most amount of spiritual learning and growth. Another huge theme that will be triggered through this inner work is a deeper understanding of our ancestral roots, including our ancestral cultures, traditions, and lands. This opportunity to return to and better understand our roots will empower us to reclaim ancestral wisdom and heal ancestral wounds. These deep psychic self-discoveries are all about planting seeds for a personal rebirth wherein you're coming out stronger and more solidly centered in the consciousness of love, which is the consciousness of the new earth. To help you align with these shifts, check out the link I left for you in the description below to do my shadow work meditation, as this is the perfect way to connect with the deeper layers of your psyche and do some healing work there. And if you're feeling ready to make a huge transformation, including receiving step-by-step guidance and support from me for shadow work, healing, and awakening your psychic gifts, then I'd love to work with you. Click the link in the description below to apply for my Angelic Ascension Program, where you'll embark on a coaching journey with me to achieve all of this and much more. Spots are limited and granted on a first-come, first-served basis, so be sure to apply ASAP if this is lighting you up. Thank you so much for tuning into these angel messages today, and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. It is my honor to be connected with you, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!